For your day, we're going to keep you up to date with what you need to know related to the coronavirus.
Yes, and we begin this morning with a big announcement that's expected today here in North Carolina. Tonight at 5, Governor Roy Cooper is expected to announce the state is ready to move on to phase 2. And that would mean restaurants and bars could open at limited capacity, right along with gyms and hair salons. We'll have a much more in-depth look at the restrictions for those businesses in just a moment.
And the CDC has released some new guidelines for reopening the country. The 60-page report details plans for schools, restaurants, child care centers, even mass transit. It includes guidance on hygiene, social distancing, workplace modifications, trying to prevent another outbreak. One example for schools recommends staggered arrival times, separating the desks by 6 feet, having them face in the same direction, having students eat lunch in their classrooms, cloth masks, and daily temperature screenings for everyone. And as we just told you, Governor Roy Cooper is expected to announce that North Carolina is going to move into phase 2 this week.
Eyewitness News reporter Anthony Castora is live for us in Uptown with a look at the trends that do have state leaders encouraged and what we can expect to see.
The governor's announcement could set the stage to reopen hair salons, restaurants, and playgrounds, just to name a few. The governor has said all along it depends on the numbers and the case totals we've been bringing you every day. The latest numbers just released yesterday show the state conducted more than 9,200 tests. 677 came back positive. That's about 7.3% of tests, and that is good news because in order to reopen, the state wants to see a 14-day drop in the percentage of positive tests. Here's a look at where we are. You see at the beginning of this month, we were averaging at about 8% positive, but it has been trending down slightly over just the past week.
As we look at our numbers, we see them remain stable, that we believe we can move forward to easing restrictions, and salons would be part of those easing of restrictions just at the end of this week.
Along with hair salons, here's what's also at stake in phase 2. Restaurants and bars, public playgrounds, and more people will also be allowed to gather in groups. All these things will allow people to move a bit closer together. The state's Restaurant Association also sent a memo out just last night to restaurant owners telling them to be prepared for that announcement about reopening restaurant dining rooms. That means we could be eating inside as early as this weekend. But there are a few things to consider here. Masks will not be required for employees. Restaurants cannot have more than 50% capacity. Tables need to be spaced out 6 feet apart for indoor and outdoor seating, and you can't have more than 6 people in your party. Here in Mecklenburg County, county commissioners just approved last night to create a task force to measure how well we do under phase 2 as soon as the governor's announcement comes down. That is expected for 5 o'clock tonight, and we'll bring you live coverage right here on Channel 9, as well as our free WSOC TV News app. Brittany?
Both businesses and families are waiting for these updates. Anthony, thank you.
Well, the town of Davidson will not mandate masks. A major concern was enforcement. The police chief said getting compliance could be tough. Now, leaders voted last night to recommend businesses put up a sign saying whether or not they require a face covering. The town believes they will get good compliance that way.
We have, in my opinion, an educated populace that has the same concerns and cares that we do about our community.
Now, the town also decided they will enter phase 2 when the state does. During the Mecklenburg County Commission meeting, Health Director Gibby Harris discussed the challenges with face covering requirements.
One of those has to do with availability of masks. A second is enforcement of that. A third is there are individuals who are challenged to wear masks because of medical reasons. And the third are individuals who are challenged with wearing masks for mental health issues. So we have to consider all of those issues as we think about whether we actually require masks or not.
And tax revenue. It is also way down in Charlotte and in Mecklenburg County. The city manager said that Charlotte had a $21.8 million gap. And in Mecklenburg County, the manager, Dina Diorio, says that the county would have to dip into its reserves, well, just like we know many local families have been doing. Meanwhile, NCDOT could lose $300 million in revenue, all thanks to the virus and fewer drivers out there on the roads. NCDOT started a series of furloughs this week in an effort to recover $7 million. Those positions impacted include executive leadership, all the way down to workers on the roads. Employees must complete their unpaid time off by June 26th. NCDOT is working on a plan to ensure critical services continue.
Well, Pier 1 Imports shutting down all their stores across the country. According to USA Today, the company plans to wind down when stores are able to reopen. There are 9 stores in our area. Now, in January, Pier 1 planned to close nearly half of all of its locations. It then filed for Chapter 11 bankruptcy in February. Now, officials say the pandemic made it really hard to find a new buyer. This week, our healthcare workers will be honored once again. Channel 9 is teaming up with a small, impressive group of planes known as the Bandit Flight Team, and they're flying over local hospitals. It's tomorrow all across Mecklenburg County. Here's a look at the map, so everyone gets a chance to see them. And Chopper 9 is also going to be up with a view from the sky, and then we'll have our crews on the ground as well. So you can watch it right here on Channel 9, or if you just look up at the sky, but we'll be live at 6 p.m.